Hey, welcome to the segment. We both just saw Suicide Squad. So, Kavan, what'd you think?
Actually, I went in thinking that it wasn't going to be that good. It was absolutely brilliant. Loved it.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I was definitely looking forward to this one more than any other superhero movie this summer. I do see why a lot of critics would probably be doubting this movie. I thought it was fun to watch, and I liked the characters, but I think where it fell flat was the villain. That's what I think. I think there just wasn't a lot of story there, even though there was so much happening.
No, I'm inclined to agree with you. I thought that the characters to fight the bad guys were amazing and very, very funny. And actually, what I kind of enjoyed about it a lot was the fact that, the relationship between them all was really good. It felt real. But you're right. I think that the ultimate bad guys, they weren't perhaps enough backstory on them. It just felt a bit short there. But as for the critics, yet again, Rotten Tomatoes have shown you how rotten they are. They don't know how to score anything. IMDb gave it 7.5 out of 10 based on 22,000 votes. That's a lot of votes. So obviously the DC world is loving it. Marvel really has to step up now because DC, I think they nailed it this time. I really do.
Yeah, I think this is one of those movies that really could have benefited from like a smaller villain almost, just having maybe a few different things. They always got to go with this, we're destroying the entire world. And especially I felt though with this particular storyline, it was just like, I'm going to destroy the world just because I'm bad, and it just really didn't get much more than that. But I liked seeing them work together. I did like seeing the character, and I thought that it was superbly cast.
I agree.
And I loved looking at Margot Robbie's ass the whole movie. That was great. Come on.
I gotta tell you, that was a great love scene, though, wasn't it? I mean, when I say love scene,
I miss a love scene?
No. But
okay.
what I'm saying is the relationship between the Joker and her, because to me that's very hard to throw into a film and not make it tacky. It was really classy.
See, I'm a bigger fan of the Joker than I am of Batman, so I did like seeing. The Joker. I liked seeing the Joker being a successful criminal.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm loving. Yeah, exactly.
I to tell you the truth, I wasn't a huge fan of Heath Ledger's Joker because there just wasn't any. He was just crazy. This Joker. There's a lot going on upstairs. He's crazy, but he's also smart.
Well, he's also crazy for her, and I think that was pretty obvious. And I thought that really was compelling viewing, But
because, even though he was crazy for her, at any moment you just didn't know what he was going to do.
No, I know. That was what made him so amazing. I thought that, like you said, really, the casting for this film could have been all wrong, but they absolutely nailed it. It was brilliantly done. And you have to give, Will Smith did a brilliant job in there as well, And obviously he's the biggest name in the film. But nobody felt like they were supporting. They felt like everybody in the film was cast correctly. I thought it was awesome.
Great cast. Good visuals.
Yeah,
I just think, awesome. Once it got past that, getting everybody together and telling all their story, I just think that's got to be what they're talking about. I haven't read the reviews, but I would have to imagine that that's where it's getting the criticism. It's probably just the overall story itself. It just felt like it was too simple, and they could have just added a couple more things.
Well, I think the whole point of the film is to have fun, and I think they had fun making it. I think it had fun for us to watch it. I thought the fight scenes were pretty damned amazing. I thought it was awesome. If you're going to nitpick, we can nitpick on any film, but I thought this film was deserving of the 7.5. I would probably give it a straight up 8. I thought it was really, really well done.
Wow, you love your 8 movies, man. That's very impressive.
That was
imagine if it was a 9.
I'm going to be very honest with you. I want to go back and watch it.
Okay,
I really do.
Okay.
That's how much compelling it is. And I think if you're watching at home, which I hope you are, take the time, go out and watch the film at a cinema because, we watched it 3D. That was pretty special. So if you can get it in 3D, do it. The sounds were amazing. The images were brilliant. The only thing with the 3D, you can't move your head too much. But hey, I'll sit there still just to watch that film.
So let me ask you this, Kavan. Marvel or DC, who do you think's doing better right now?
Well, you had to say Marvel up until this film, really.
Okay.
I think DC came back and boom, just blew it away.
'Cause the critics are saying the opposite, but you're saying this film is changing it around.
I'm gung-ho for this.
I did like the characters in this movie more so. See, like, I hate what DC's doing with Superman right now.
I agree.
I hate emos.
Yep.
Emo sad.
Yep.
Hate himself Superman. I think Ben Affleck's good as Batman. I want to see more of him. I want to have a movie where he can shine, which is hopefully the next one.
I hope so.
But these villains, they're good, and I've always been more of a DC fan myself in terms of they seem like the originals to me.
Well,
now start fighting in the comments. But to me, it seems like the originals are Superman, Batman, the Joker. Come on.
I agree. That's my. I was brought up on DC, not so much Marvel. But, I like watching them both, but DC right now is my fave. But one thing I would like to say about today is that if you left early, right at the end of the first credits, you lost half the movie for me. So maybe a little quicker there if you're watching DC. At least let us know. Now we won't get caught out.
The end credits scene.
Yeah.
I was thinking, it should have been a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
We actually had to stop people walking out and say, hey, there's an end credit scene. Come on.
Right. And that obviously, Marvel's done that, so you expect that with Marvel, but with DC, no. So now DC fans, you got to stay behind and watch one or two after credits scenes,
Well, thanks for watching. If you haven't seen it yet, too, the video just before this, we talked to fans that saw the movie, and we do this all the time. So subscribe to Blue Number Media.
Please do.
Thanks for talking, Kivan, and
awesome.
so basically, we'll see you on the next one. We got lots of different videos coming up.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for watching.